Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome all of you back to another Heroes of Newerth Commentary. In fact, this is another community commentary where you guys submit your replays and I shoutcast whichever game I found most interesting. Now, this is a game submitted by Wacky Peanut, which is a fun name, I have to say. And he's playing Ophelia in this game. Now the reason why I picked this game is, first of all, it wasn't too long, so I can actually do this in one part. And additionally, the fun fact about this replay is simply he had a really nice description of what he wants to know about, what he wants me to talk about, and also a short description of how the game went, which was great. That's nice, that helps me out a lot, makes everything a lot more easy. Well, a lot easier by a lot. My god, my English is terrible today. I'm sorry. So sorry. And of course I missed the Bloodlust kill. What else would happen? By the way, I'm still trying to figure out how to use this microphone. I think this is quite good right here. I don't know if you can still hear the background noise. It should be pretty quiet. Again, I'm still trying to figure out this video. But I think I have come to the conclusion that I'm only going to use it for shoutcasting and maybe voice acting if I'm going to do any of that. I personally am a big fan of that, and I'm very interested in doing something like that pretty soon. As soon as I actually get the time to do that, I'm probably gonna create a machinima or something. But yeah, let's start talking about the teams. So we got Hammerstorm, Sliver, Valkyrie, Ophelia, and Flint Beastwood for the Legion side. And on the other side we got Eluna, Cthulhu Fang, Thunderbringer, Legionnaire, and Blitz. Now, to start this off, I would like to say that I like the Legion side a lot more. And by a lot, I actually mean a lot. And there's a simple reason for that. And here we go, by the way, initiation into Eluna. I don't think they're gonna get a kill though. It'd be really close. Oh, what is he doing? Oh my god. Yeah, that was kind of suicide right there. He shouldn't have stutter slapped. So I guess Eluna just killed herself. Yeah, he would have gotten away. I don't quite know what he was thinking. Anyways, what I was saying is there's a simple reason as to why I like the Legion side a lot more. It's Blitz. Blitz is basically the most useless hero in the entire game. I'm sorry, but he's just terrible. They should actually let me voice an alt avatar for Blitz. Just because he's supposed to be like a Nazi and I'm German. I'm just kidding. No, but I really think they should actually let me voice an alt avatar for Blitz. I really would like to do that. If I could choose one hero where I am allowed to voice over an alt avatar, it would be Blitz. I'm not kidding. I really am. And by the way, looks like we're gonna have more initiation on the bottom lane. Eluna, what are you thinking? One more hit from the Flint is gonna do it. Is he gonna get in range? Though he doesn't have range skill up, he doesn't have the mana to do it, so yeah, he kind of screwed up his animation casting right there. In the meantime, Thunderbringer gets taken out in the mid lane. Now, of course, this is our hero of the game, Wacky Peanut, on the Ophelia, so I want to talk a little bit more about him than about the other players. And he also asked for it. Now, I want to point something out right from this beginning of this game. He picked up an Amulet of the Exile. I personally have to say I'm not a big fan of that. Simply because it doesn't serve any purpose. Ophelia is not in a need of a lot of mana, so rushing the Ring of Sorcery doesn't actually help out. It really is more like it really isn't the best choice you could go for. Additionally, other than stats, it doesn't provide anything. It really doesn't. It's pretty bad if it comes down to like, yeah, stats. And yeah, if you think about the price, it's quite terrible. So the thing I personally like to go for here is just get the Ring of the Teacher. It's gonna keep your creeps alive a lot longer. That little bit of armor is a big deal. It really is. If he wants to kill that, he should go first. No! You have to kill it outside of the camp. Okay, this is now, because he killed it right there, this camp is probably not gonna spawn. It's gonna be really close. I don't know if it's gonna spawn. Well, it just may. Let's wait. Oh! Yeah, as you can see. Because he killed the skeleton right there, the camp didn't spawn because its that body is still lying around even though we don't see it. Now, the thing is, I personally would have liked to see him pull it outside of the camp and kill it over here. He would have been easily able to do so, and a camp would have spawned right here. So that's just one of those small things. You really want to do something like that. It's gonna help you out a lot. And yeah, so by the way, I want to talk about the lanes just a little bit. Gonna get back to it as soon as we're done with that. Now, the Legion side, they put Flint Beastwood solo bot, and I can't disagree with that anymore. It's just bad. You don't want to have Flint in the solo lane. He's gonna get taken out right here. Yet again, that. Now, Cthulhu is maybe just gonna take a little bit of damage. He's not in any trouble to speak of. The problem with Flint is, even though he has nice range and he has a slow, he still is one of the most squishy heroes in the entire game. He just dies. You can't just kill him. Every time he gets close, you can't just take him out. And that's a problem. It really is. Oh, by the way, Luna, maybe in a little bit of trouble. Here we go with the flare use. Taking the auto hits and one more is gonna do it. The Flint is quite lucky with his hollow point shot. But yeah, Flint really... Additionally, at level 1, if you don't get the range at level 1, you are actually below 600 range, so most support heroes are gonna outrange you, which is kind of So if you're gonna solo with Flint, I personally like to see get early points into Deadeye. Maybe skip the hollow point cell entirely. I've even seen games where pretty good players were forced in a situation like this Flint, and instead of getting Flare to max as soon as possible, they got Deadeye to max as soon as possible, so they were actually able to last hit anything and not die instantly every time they go into the lane. So that's a problem. Additionally, Luna Cthulhu is a pretty strong lane going up against, well, any hero. It's just a strong lane. Flint, being the incredibly squishy hero he is, he's gonna have a tough time 1v2 anyways, but against the Flint and not against the Cthulhu and Luna, yeah, no chance at all. Additionally, Cthulhu is one of those heroes that is easily capable of going up against an Ophidia in the jungle, simply because every time Ophidia is gonna come gank, he can just take out the creep with his hooker. So yeah. By the way, something I want to point out as well is that Cthulhu is actually going for the Alchemist bounce, and that's fine. I'm actually fine with that if he wants to go for more of a farming style. I don't quite like it. I like the offensive tanky Cthulhu a lot more. But it's fine. It's fine. If you want to go for that, I don't have a problem with it. If you can get the Alchemist bounce early enough, yeah, it's fun on every hero. So whatever. Now, I've been talking about Flint a lot. Now why? That's mainly because I feel like they kind of screwed up their lanes. Now, I would have liked to see Valkyrie at the bottom lane. Okay? Valkyrie at the bottom. And Flint at the top with the Sliver in the mid. Maybe just swap the Valkyrie and the Flint, that would work fine as well. But don't send Flint into the suicide lane when you got a Valkyrie. There, quite honestly, is no point to that. That's kind of ridiculous if you think about it. By the way, this is gonna slow down Ophidia as well. Now, just to kind of point this out to every, well, Cthulhu player. If you're going up against, or any jungler in particular, if you're going up against an enemy jungler, well, it's not even a jungler, any hero in particular. It doesn't quite matter. Really, it doesn't. Oh, Cthulhu gonna go for the Ophidia. He got the ultimate, so don't think he has enough mana though. Yeah, he doesn't. So Ophidia is gonna be fine. In the meantime, Thunderbringer is hasting to the top lane. He already used the ultimate. Gonna run into the Hammerstorm and Sliver right there. Oh, he really wants to pay attention. Hammerstorm and Sliver is quite dangerous. And if the haste is gonna wear off pretty soon. Oh no, he's still got a lot of time on that. I don't quite know what he's thinking. He doesn't quite accomplish anything. Oh well. So at least they scared off the Legion side right there. But yeah, you shouldn't suicide a flint if you got a Valkyrie. No, you don't want to do that. This Valkyrie is rushing Sheepbreaker? What is she going for? She's got a very early Warhammer without having any boots. Well, that's interesting. Interesting is kind of... It's bad. Let's just say it the way it is. It's bad. Boots? Really? You should get boots. Quite honestly, get boots. Oh well, Cthulhu just picked up his Alchemist Bond, so 10 minutes into the game. That's not as good as it should be, but it's acceptable. It's fine. But he is quite low on creep kills, I have to point out. He is at 33, and he should be really high. He had free farm for quite a decent chunk of the game, so I don't quite know why he doesn't have more creep kills. But I guess I don't quite know what skill level this is. Well, let's not look that up. It isn't important. So yeah, I'm fine with him going for that. I just hope he's gonna get the offensive items, which would mean like having expectation. It's pretty much the same. I control from offensive and defensive or whatever. Get insane chariots just because it's awesome. It's the best item in the game. Well, no, it isn't, but it's fun. It's fun. Now Ophelia just turned level 7, so she got 3 minions. Valkyrie is gonna run into the Cthulhu Fund right here. She may be in a little bit of a problem now that I think about it. Cthulhu Fund activates Obliterate Valkyrie. Oh, Source Blessing is gonna heal up, and now this Cthulhu Fund is gonna get taken out. Nice micromanagement from the Ophelia. And so yeah, they take out the Cthulhu Fund, who was kind of our Sandman. So, oh well. By the way, something I want to point out about Ophelia micromanagement. A lot of people don't know this, but you can actually, when you're playing Ophelia, micromanagement isn't that difficult. At least the very, very basic micromanagement. If you are talking about like the high level, high skill micromanagement, no arguing about that. That's really difficult. Like, really, really, really difficult. And I personally can't do it. My APM is far too low for that. It needs to be incredible to be able to do that. But oh, well, Luna, you are dead. It was completely unnecessary, quite honestly. Could have gone for the hits. Oh well. But if you want to micromanage, it's quite easy because all you have to do is basically select all of your units like this, and once you have them selected right there, you can just use tab, press tab to scroll to actually tab through them, and every minion got their ability on Q. So what you do is you run in on your enemy, use your Nature's Wrath to slow them down. Basically, it's pretty easy. You have your hero selected. Q on the enemy. Left click. Oh no, actually it's right click. Right click on the enemy. Your minions are gonna run up to him. As soon as they are close enough, tap Q, tap Q, tap Q, and you are fine. You're set. Pretty easy, right? So that's just, yeah, something a lot of people, a surprisingly high amount of people don't actually know about this, and I think it's something noteworthy. So yeah, quite nice. So, yeah, just gotta keep that in mind whenever you're gonna play Ophelia, or just try it. It's pretty easy. If you think about it, it's pretty easy. Oh well. Ooh, Blitz. Pretty close. Blitz is the most useless hero in the entire game, quite honestly. Blitz has a single ability that is amazing. Other than that, worthless. Quite honestly, just a piece of trash. So he's gonna die from the flint and gonna get taken out. Yeah. This hero's just useless. Oh well. So, one thing I don't quite like about the Ophelia player to this point is that she hasn't been pushing at all. I always felt like that's her purpose. That's what an Ophelia is supposed to do. Go and take out all of the outer towers. Just go in, kill them. Go in, kill them. By the way, this is one of those camps I was talking about earlier on. Just leave one of those creeps alive, leave the weak one alive. I don't even know if I finished it. I just started and then got distracted. I think I just started and got distracted. Anyways, Hammerstorm is gonna go down. Obliterate is gonna be enough. One more? Oh! It's actually not gonna be enough, but I don't see him running away from this. Yeah, here we go. And in the meantime, Luna, a little bit of trouble. One more hit. Here we go. Ultimate Warrior on the Ophelia. That's funny. Actually picked up an early Astrolabe. Yeah, that's fine. Though, okay. Now, as I already mentioned, I feel like Ophelia should be pushing. Cut right there. I wanted to finish the other thought. Leave a weak creep alive. Just a weak one, so the enemy won't... if I kill this one is still gonna be inside of the camp. It's worth basically nothing. No experience, no gold. And, well, there won't be any respawns as long as this thing is alive. It's just that useful. And we are now finally gonna see a push at the bottom tower. Sophia is gonna take out the tower goes down. The Legion takes out the Hellborn Tower. Hellborn Tower, not the Hellborn Tower. Oh my god. Oh well. And yeah, she picked up an Astrolabe. No. This is something I want to talk about. Astrolabe in itself is a great item. I think you should pick one up on every team. And Ophelia is a great hero to pick it up on. And now the one problem I actually do have is... Oh, here we go. If it slows, the stun's used, and fundamentally he's gonna go down. So this was basically what I was talking about. Just slow him, use your keys, and then tap Q. It's pretty easy. You can get used to it. The really high level micromanagement, you gotta teach yourself. It's just a lot of practice. It's really difficult. But I don't like about her item that, first of all, she doesn't have a Ring of Teacher. A Ring of Teacher helps with pushing immensely. It's just amazing. Second of all, she doesn't have Bladed Greaves. I think you should pick up Bladed Greaves on Ophelia every single game, simply because they allow you to push so much better. It's outstanding. And if she would, or if he would just get these two items, I would be fine with him going for what he's going for right now. But I want him to get these two. I just feel like they are very important. Here we go, the Bladed Greaves already picked up. And doesn't look like he's gonna go for him.
The Legion takes down a Hellborn Tower!
Meantime, mid-tower gets taken out. There was some with the double damage ultimate. Yeah, that TP would have been quite dangerous. Oh, by the way, he picked up Ghost Smashers. I don't like that. I think Steamwoods are better. They are on Hammerstorm, it's just a fact. Get Steamwoods. No explanation needed, quite honestly. The ultimate uses what's it called? Base damage, and so Steamwoods actually work with the ultimate. If you activate the ultimate, you deal the same amount of damage you deal with the Ghost Marchers, or even more. And additionally, they give you a lot more HP and attack speed to work with, so get Steamwoods. Now Ophelia picked up an Arcana. No, that's funny. It's probably gonna be the Hellflower, which is fine. Like, the Hellflower is a great item on pretty much every hero, and I don't see a reason as to why you shouldn't pick it up. But get the Ring of the Teacher, brother. Maybe even get like an Abyssal Skull or something like that. I could see that being very useful, especially if you got a Hammerstone. Allows you to push a lot faster and everything. But as I already mentioned, this Sophia isn't quite pushing. Yeah. Oh well. Luna gonna be in a little bit of trouble. Yeah, here we go with the slow, the Minotaur coming in. Stun. Nope, not gonna land. The slow from the Catman. That was actually quite nice micromanagement. He microed the Catman on... Well, yeah. What's it called? Yeah, without microing the hours, you usually... the not so good Ophelia players like me walk around with all of their units boxed, so they don't quite yeah, move different paths. They just walk the same way all the time. Like this. This is how it looks like if you move around in a box. Meantime, Slipper gets taken out and top tower drops. Oh yeah. They didn't quite defend this. And I actually knew it what was happening, but I ignored. I ignored it. So yeah, the Sophia is coming a lot, so let's ignore that. But we finally got her boot, and it goes off the Swift. No, that's terrible. You should never, ever, 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 ever ever go for Thunderclaw on any hero. Other than... Oh, that was a nice combination. The 5-second arrow on yeah, he gets taken out. Now Blitz in a little bit of trouble. Oh, nice Cthulhu Fan charge. He activates the obliterate. And the Thunderbringer ultimate takes out 2. The Hammer Storm and the Valkyrie is now gonna chase down the Blitz, but from the other side it's gonna be Cthulhu Fan and Luna and Blitz against Sophia. Nice Minotaur stun actually. That was really well done. She's now microing her minions to maybe get away from Luna and actually turns it around, gets an easy kill. 7-0 at this point. So really well played. Well done. But in general it was also pretty well done. Now, I was talking about getting Thunderclaw on any hero. Don't. It's bad. It's probably the worst item in the entire game. Don't buy it. Just don't. If there's any hero you want to buy Thunderclaw on, don't. The only hero it's actually somewhat good, somewhat viable on would be Master. Now Silver's gonna be in the middle of trouble. He's invisible right here. The heal is coming out and he's gonna get transported back to base. What's it called? Hook him used under one of the Ophelia creeps, and now she's gonna be in a little bit of trouble. Taunt, and she's still alive, still rolling. It's dropping pretty low, but yeah, the support is coming. Nice Minotaur stun used. In the meantime, Blitz gets taken out. Actually, Ophelia finishes him off. Now Cthulhu is still chasing, misses the trample, gets stuck on that little thing right here. Is now going for the Valkyrie. Not gonna get that kill. Legionnaire charging in onto the Flint Beast. What I'm getting called in Skype. Ignore that. And yeah, so close one. Ophelia almost died right there, and we could see why Cthulhu Fan is really powerful against an Ophelia. He just managed to take out that million instantly, which is a lot of firepower gun. The reason why I personally am not a big fan of Ophelia is simply because she doesn't have any late game potential. Now, you could say that for a lot of different heroes that are actually viable. Like, or not, it's not like Ophelia isn't viable. My god, just leave me the fuck alone. Oh, sorry, shouldn't do that. But don't spam me. If I don't answer at the first time, I'm not gonna play with you. I'm sorry. It's just I don't have the time to play with everyone. It's just a fact. So please, if I don't answer instantly, I'm not gonna play with you.
Nemesis.
It's annoying. It really is. I'm sorry, but that's just a fact. It's not that I don't want to play with my viewers or anything. That's not the problem. But the thing is that I can't play with all of them. And I don't always play. I don't play a whole lot. So, oh, Blitz coming from the back. Usually if I do play, I invite guys from the clan to my team matchmaking games. If we are in the group of 5, yeah sure, why not? Everybody can play. Why not? Just join my group. But if I don't answer your first invite, I'm not gonna play. It's just annoying. Annoying as hell. Oh well, sorry for that, but it's just pissing me off. Just a little bit. Nice sliver spray actually. It's 3 heroes, so that's quite useful. I don't think they should actually be fighting right now. Flint Beastfoot is still farming. This guy is actually rushing Savage Maze. That's funny. It's not bad in particular. Just feel like there could be better choices. Should just Geo, but here we go with initiation. Legionnaire jumps in. Nice Cthulhu Fan charge, completely misses everything. It wasn't nice at all. And Luna in the meantime is gonna drop. The Sliver takes her out. Now they are still chasing down Cthulhu Fan. Cthulhu Fan is gonna go down as well. So So some nice kills picked up right there. They actually managed to take out 3 heroes without losing anybody at all. Just the heroes are very powerful. Ophelia's, yeah, having quite the impact in that fight. They are now going to push the defensive tower right here. I don't know about you. Use the tank. Should be. I don't know why Tim is in the front either, but kind of something a little bit of trouble. Okay, let me point something out about Hammerstorm. He's going for the
Legion takes down a Hellborn tower.
It's bad. Get a portal or maybe get Demon Incendiary. Incendiary is one use on Hammerstorm. I don't know if you ever tried it, but Incendiary on Hammerstorm is like no. Take out Thunderbringer. No, Fia is gonna be in a little bit of trouble. I feel like she is going to drop right here. Yeah, here we go. Gets taken out, the bloodbath. He's gonna finish right there. And he'll get taken out by the Flint Diesel. And still fighting against the Cthulhu Fund. Nice arrow hits the Cthulhu Fund, but she gets taken out in return. Blitz is gonna die. Flint Diesel is now gonna fight with the Cthulhu Fund. Or is he? He shouldn't be running away because of harm. And he's gonna get taken out. Yeah. An easy kill for the Cthulhu Fund, so yeah, they somehow managed to turn this around. They didn't lose the mini-rat, but the tower is still dead. And this was actually a big deal, losing that tier 2 tower. Yeah, you don't actually want to do that. By the way, there's something else I want to point out about these community commentaries. I know, a lot of you want to be in one. And I know that you actually put some effort into searching or actually playing interesting games. Now, the thing is, I'm not gonna choose a game with a lever in it if I don't have to. The way these work is you guys submit a replay and I'm gonna choose one from the comment section of the last video. You can submit your replays multiple times if you want me to. If you want to, no problem. No. But if I do have the choice between a terrible, boring ass game with like 90 minutes of Sandra farming or a game that's super exciting but with a leader, I'm still going to choose that 90-minute game. I'm not kidding. So just keep that in mind. Amazon in the meantime is going to get taken out. Yeah, no chance of
Give up already.
So yeah. Something I also want to talk about is Blitz. Now I already mentioned Blitz is, I think Blitz is a terrible hero. We talked about that hero on the podcast and everybody agreed that Blitz is worthless. He really is. Some even think he needs a complete rework. Now, the thing about Blitz is the only way to actually deal damage with that hero is to get an early
The Hellborn takes
so
down a Legion
play
tower.
Blitz, try rushing them. Just get some core items and then get the sheepsnake, really. Just my personal opinion. Now Groove is going to be he's pretty tanky. Legion is charging in. Nice rumble, nice storm. They're going to take a Buckley right away. Then Beastwood is also going to drop. The Obliterate is just so powerful. Ophelia is now also in a fight with the Hellfire, actually putting out some decent damage. Lichner is still not giving a fuck at all. Though he's now dropping, I have to, yeah. Lichner is gonna probably die right here, or is he? No! He actually manages to survive, or doesn't? Yeah, here we go. So, he actually survives that. That was really well done. Now, Hammerstorm might be going for some kills. Luna, here we go with the Hammer Throw. 1 hit, 2 hit. Yeah, the stun lands. Blitz is gonna come in, slow him down significantly, though it's not gonna be enough, and Luna's still going to drop. And Hammerstorm is now gonna go for the Thunderbringer. Oh my god, he's actually gonna get that kill as well. Oh, that's funny. So 2 free kills for the... yeah, for the Hammerstorm right there. That kind of sucks. Oh well. So, yeah. But, still don't like the item, even though it kind of forked out right there. Nah, don't do that. You don't really don't. You have no use for the agility. That's just, it's a point. You really don't... You don't have any use for it. Like, strength is useful in every hero. No arguing about that. But other than that, like, intelligence? Maybe. Not so much though. Agility? Yeah, you can always use attack speed, but like, demonic is cheaper, gives you a lot more, so... yeah. Don't like that. Don't get Frostburn and Hammerstorm. Just don't. No. It's not good. By the way, Sophia picked up Neophyte's book. Now I just hope that's not a product. Even though it would be kind of fun. Nah, it's not good. I'd rather get like a tablet. Tablet would be nice. Or maybe something. The Duval is gonna get shit out here, but he is just like not giving any fucks and gets away. So Cthulhu is gonna be fine. In the meantime, Flimpy actually manages to take over Thunderbringer on his own. That's interesting. Thunderbringer, talking about Thunderbringer, he actually picked up spell shots. No, what level is that? Level 1, so his form is quite pathetic. 200 GPM. Talking about farm. As expected, we got the Cthulhu leading on the Hellbourne side. Pretty close, being followed by the Legionnaire. But of course, the one leading the entire game is Sophia. Kind of to be expected. She's leading in kills by a lot, and she also does have quite a decent amount of creep kills. Actually, the second highest in the game, so yeah. She has been more of a farming Sophia than a pushing Sophia. It's just, well, it worked out somewhat. Oh! The Duvran is gonna get silenced right here. He's probably gonna get stunned, snared, and everything. And taken out. The Blitz in the meantime gets hit by a 5-second arrow and is also going to drop. So, well, that's interesting. No Legionnaires running in. I don't know what they are doing. Well, he gets. So, I feel like we're gonna see a mid push. Yeah, that was fun. Cthulhu actually bought back, which is a good choice. They really need to defend us if they actually want to win. He of course got the hook, so he can't take out one back. But yeah, can they actually defend us?
A Hellbourne barracks gets destroyed. A Hellbourne barracks gets destroyed.
Just gonna use another power throw to maybe deal some more damage. It wouldn't surprise me if we could also use the Thunderbringer ultimate. But yeah, this is not looking good right here. Now that I think about it, maybe you guys want me to change it up a little bit. You will want me to like tell you who the hero of the game is at the beginning of the game, or I don't think because it kind of spoils the fact. Of course, most of you actually submit replays every winning, which is not surprising, which is to be expected, and there's nothing wrong with that. But it's just a fact, so if I tell you which side is the side for you today, but you're probably gonna already suspect that this side is. So yeah, I don't see a way for the side to actually turn this around. I mean, should this the boss animation get it and Ophelia is also taking a lot of damage. She doesn't have any heals left though. The Ezreal is coming off cooldown. Use that. And no Ophelia ultimate as well. So yeah. Okay, now this is just ridiculous. Whispering Helm and Frostburn on Hammerstorm, that's just stupid. It doesn't work like that. You can't have both. One of those two items is not gonna use a big part of the item. So because both of them are exclusive attack modifiers. Yeah, he's currently using the lifesteal. I don't quite get why you would. No, there's no point, so oh well. That's quite pointless. Yeah. Get a party key. Get a shrunk here, really. And quite honestly, shrunk head would be very useful in this game. But it's not like he needs it, but still, it would be useful. And Cthulhu Fund is AFK. Looks like it? Yeah, so... Also don't send me replays of players being AFK. It just makes it look awkward. Yeah, you can send me any kind of replay if you're the only one to submit one.
Know your place, peasant.
Oh well. So, Buckaroo finished the charge demo, which is terrible. Is gonna go for the Geometrous Bane or the Frostborn right now, which is decent. She should have gone for these items right from the start. But she didn't, which is, well... It should be punishable by death, but... I think that has to wait for a bit until we are able to do that. In time of year, I finally picked up a Sound Spring. Oh, it's great. I like Sound Spring. Good item. Now Hammerstorm also picks up an Sanitarium, so... I don't even. I quite honestly don't even. Oh, and also, let me point something out. Prim Peaceful, carrying around duck boots. Get a TP. Valkyrie. Carrying around a free item, so I get a TP. Sliver. Carrying around 2 source. Get a TP and a power supply. Hammerstone. Has a free item. Get a TP. Oh. A mana battery. Get a TP. Legionnaire. Shamus. No, not what's it called. Blood Chalice. Get a TP. My frame rate just oh, looks like Hammerstone is gonna be removed. Probably he's still alive, and Blitz is gonna get... Yeah, insta-killed by Flint. He now got a Savage Mace, so he's gonna deal a lot of damage. He actually picked up a TP, I'm impressed. I generally... just get a TP. Always carry a TP. And do get a power supply on most heroes. Nice snipe! Wow, the Luna actually manages to get a kill onto the Hammerstone right there. But yeah, so Thunderbringer, no TP, no TP, no TP, no TP, no TP. Go die in a fire, get a TP. What is this Cthulhu doing? I don't get it. Can anybody explain to me why anybody would do something like this? I don't get it. I literally don't. I'm not lying to you. I don't get it. Oh well. This is nice. At least we can just outrage this. We're just waiting to push the tower. Yeah, and here we go. They're just gonna continue with the killing of the tower. Yeah, just use pretty much 800 range or something like that. Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous. Silver is in the midst of this fight. He's gonna take a lot of damage, so it's gonna be fine. They don't have the damage. Splits is gonna get taken out instantly, poor guy. The mini barracks are gonna get taken out. Range barracks are also taken out. And are going to drop now. This game is over. So I hope you enjoyed this. Yeah, it's kind of lame what happened towards the end. Yeah, I know that this was more of an educational video than a showcasing video actually, and I hope you don't mind. Just like the guy in the comments actually asked why the heck not? I just gave you my opinions on pretty much everything in this game. So might as well. You guys know that I like to do stuff like this.
A tough loss.
Oh well, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed. Please leave a replay in the comment section below for the next community commentary, which I'm actually gonna record tomorrow. So you don't have a lot of time.